And not all targeted individuals are targeted for a reason that would be extreme or necessary to the masses. There's certain people that have the ability to awaken other people just by being around them. All they have to do is come in contact with a person, and it will cause their frequency to not mutate but shift to where they're able to see things and notice things that they didn't necessarily notice before. And I think that was one of the reasons why I was targeted. My attacks didn't start getting really, really bad until about a year ago. I had started writing a book, and it just came to me out of nowhere. I just started just writing down all this information, and it was a book, and it was good. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, where did this come from? Why am I being so inspired to, tell this story? And in the book, there's information about things that I was dreaming. I would have these dreams, and I would dream it first, and then I'd see it in waking life, and then I would research it and research it and research it until I've learned it. And then I would try to teach other people or share this information or include it in my book. Because I felt that this is something, I felt that it was my duty since I was young, very young, to not teach other people, but introduce them to things that they aren't even conscious that they exist. A lot of people are so, blinded by a holographic reality that they think that that's all there is that holographic reality. And that's bullshit. Complete and utter bullshit. There is no other way to put it. It's lies. It's bullshit. There's more to life than what meets the eye. There's more to life than what affects your quote unquote 5 senses. There's people out there with more than 5 senses. There's people out there with more than 6 senses. There's more senses that are inside of your brain that science and technology or whatever has not even been able to begin to understand. It goes along with, I'm not trying to compare myself to Nikola Tesla, but he was a targeted individual. They would steal his stuff. Like, he would come up with these genius ideas, and this group of individuals would come in and they would steal all his shit, release it, and then just try to destroy the things that he was trying to create for himself. He wasn't a money-driven man. He wasn't out there trying to, get rich. He was out there trying to help people and give them free electricity and free technology and radio. I'm pretty sure he invented, the software that does, how radios connect or something. I don't know. I'm not an expert on Nikola Tesla, but what I'm saying is, there's so many people out there that are being targeted, and they don't even know that they're being targeted. They just think they have a shitty life, and they're going through this shitty situation, and it just keeps fucking happening, and they don't know why. They have no idea. They're experiencing all this and going through it and have no clue on why or what's the reason or who actually is behind the attacks. And it's not okay. It's not okay for these people to continue to do this. And there's plenty of targeted individuals that were targeted, were attacked, and the attacks couldn't stick. They didn't work. Instead of them being crippled by the attacks, they were, like myself, energized by them. I would have these instances where they were trying to make me feel completely, like a piece of shit. It was gang stalking is one of the things that they do. Like, they'll do it on the internet. They'll have a bunch of accounts, just say stuff that literally fucks with your subconscious. Like, anything you say and do, if you're a targeted individual, is being recorded. I know right now that I'm talking into this camera. I know that for a fact. I'm sitting here in front of this HP True Vision camera, and I'm talking to the camera. But I also know that I have people watching me through this camera, watching my every move. And it had to get to the point to where I was completely scared shitless of the fact that I had no privacy, that I finally was like, fuck it, I don't care, let them watch me. There's nothing that I'm doing that is going to get me into trouble or get me any more hurt than I already am. I don't break the law. I'm not out stealing and robbing and trying to blow up buildings and shit. That ain't me. That's not what it is. I'm not a part of ISIS. I'm not into, I don't necessarily involve myself in religions or into westernized society, and that makes me a target. I stand up for, that makes me a target just in its own, because I don't claim a religion and because I still am spiritual and I still believe that there is a creator. It scares the shit out of people because that takes out all the doctrine and all the dogma involved in religion and rips it right out and still puts the truth in there. And that intimidates the people that are using this as a control base. There's entirely too many people in this world right now that have the knowledge to be able to free the entire world, but they're scared to fucking get it out because of the shit that's going on. I have vans, literally white vans, that follow me wherever I go. I'm at the bus stop bringing my kid to school. Okay, minding my own business. Minding my own business, not doing anything. At the bus stop, there's a van that parks there every day and has for the last year and a half, every single day, with huge antennas on the top of it. Can you explain that? I mean, what do you do, buddy? What you doing? And when she gets on the bus, he leaves. Like, what? Like, what is the sense in that? And I didn't acknowledge it in the beginning when it first started happening, because it was like, oh, what the fuck ever, who the fuck is this guy? And then it started happening more and more and more. And then I would notice I'm at Walmart, I come out and there's white van with fucking antennas on it and some fucking random dude sitting in there, while I'm getting in the car to go leave. Like, really?